Oh my god!
It's the same time, the main is completely cleaned up from SLUs.
He writes eat laser and he holds! Jokerman, what the hell?
Oh, and here's the mothership.
And here's the mothership. Let's hear it for the mothership.
Yes,
oh my god, absolutely insane. He took that third base to fade a third base timing.
Basically, a Pringles can with a USB dongle in on one end, and this is
going to be able to take down the Nexus before it gets defended. This is really bad. If he loses both of those bases, there's no way he can come back. Oh, and the third base is good. Yeah, the third base was taking out. So this was a distraction maneuver. Nice.
Hi, my name is Ubar.
Hi, my name is prOpDashj.
And I play for the Royal Institute of Technology.
I play for the Royal Institute of Technology.
I play Zerg.
I play Protoss.
And I study electrical engineering.
I'm doing my PhD in mathematics.
I'm prOpDash.
I'm
MaddeLisk. I play for the Royal Institute of Technology.
I play for Stockholm University.
I'm signed with Team Property.
I'm signed with Quantic Gaming.
And I play Terran.
And I play Zerg.
All right, and here we go.
Yeah, our big event.
Our big event. These are two signed players. I mean, yeah, Team Quantic disbanded, unfortunately.
Yeah, but still, being on top of that roster is really impressive.
Yeah, and having been on Team Quantic, I mean, it's cred nonetheless.
Yeah.
Most credit, definitely. And let's hope that there's a future they will get back together again. You never know with these teams. It's basically an organization. It's a sponsorship kind of issue. So I'm thinking that, yeah, there's someone who will drag that together again because we missed them already.
Yeah, I mean,
very much
they had a lot of good players like Illusion, the FTC, Sauce, and MaddeLisk, of course.
And MaddeLisk, of course.
I mean, it's an excellent team. They had a good roster. It was just the sponsorship that fell through. It was nothing with the organization itself. So hopefully we'll just get them back up on their feet in a matter of months.
I think so. I'm hoping for that to happen at least. Anyway, we have two players that are of the top caliber. Two unsigned teams, both been playing quite a lot competitively. So this is going to be the creme de la creme of the university starting. And I mean, it's a lot of fun to have lower league players as well. We've been at the first events. We had silver league matchups and so forth too. And it's, of course, we want to let through all of our lower league players. And in the future, we're going to have specific events for only lower league people to come in there and duke it out against each other's. But, you know, it's a lot of fun to see our top players as well.
Yeah, I mean, they put out excellent games. And as a caster, it's always a pleasure to cast, I mean, this kind of level. You don't get to do that every day.
No,
and I
very
mean,
much not.
If you're Apollo, if you're Artosis, if you're Tasteless, this isn't probably the biggest thing you've ever done. But for us, I mean, this is amazing.
This is absolutely
it's such
awesome.
an opportunity.
Yeah, it's so much fun. I'm tingling here. I got the nerd chills and the whatnot. I even have the Apollo look.
Yeah.
It didn't help me to get to cast a lot of cool games.
Sign Apollo Junior.
Yeah. I'm working on that one as well. I'm trying to do that, and again with the red eye jacket of sorts. But anyway, this is the creme de la creme of the university starting, and actually we're starting up the game right now. We have Madde and prOpDash starting it out. They've spent their time trying to
I play for the Royal Institute of Technology.
I play for Stockholm University.
I'm signed with Team Property.
I'm signed with Quantic Gaming.
And I play Terran.
And I play Zerg.
Do you hear that? How smug she is? And I play Zerg.
And I play Zerg, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, Zerg being the thing that it is, the swarm race with the Zerglings and the roaches and the hydras.
And the millions of them.
Yeah, and I mean, I just love it. Having the more stuff generally is better, and having the swarm race, I mean, it just feels awesome.
Yeah, but, you know, it's the type of player you are. And prOpDash, obviously quite more methodical player. With the Terran player, you don't swarm that often. Very little swarming with that race, actually. You do what you do though is you build quite meticulously, slowly up to what you're going to do. With the Zerg, of course, you can just reactively build, which is very, very hard with a Terran player. And talking about prOpDash in general as a specific player, last time I casted him was during the first show event. He was there playing against Xilla and won that series 3-2. After some very nice games. And the interesting part was he opened every game absolutely the same way. And after that, he played all of the challenge games, which was a good 6 or 7 game matches or something like that. And every game he opened the exact same way. He walled himself in behind that first racks, took no gas, and took a fast expansion, put down a bunker in front of it, took the gases a little later on when it did factor and so forth. And he did that in every matchup, every single game. The problem is, we talked to him a little bit earlier now, he stated, that's not going to work against MaddeLisk.
And speaking of our players, let's introduce them.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I wanted to get into the analyzation here. Let's introduce these two. Would you want to grab? Which one do you want to have?
I'm a Zerg player. You guess.
Oh, fair enough. I'm going to introduce him. So, in the top right corner, we have the man from Team Property, the one who's going to bring down the Titan, figuratively, not the player Titan. Never mind. Give it up for prOpDash. Ooh, a lot of prOpDash fans here tonight.
And here in the bottom left corner, the Stockholm University player, the former Quantic player, the woman, the myth, the legend, Quantic MaddeLisk.
I'm thinking we need a bit of a poll just for the audience here tonight. And as well, if you're in the stream, type this into the chat. We have our communications officer who will discuss you, and he will relay what he sees and hears in the chat to us as well. So for the people in the building here, who of you would like to see Madde win this? There we go. And who of you would like to see prOpDash win this?
Could it be some kind of KTH clan stuff?
I don't know. It could be something like that. Some of these people know prOpDash. Now, on the other hand, there was a lot of uncertainty. Who of you would just like to see epic games? Oh, there's a few of those as well. That's nice.
Speaking of epic, we have an expansion in the top left.
Oh my God!
A hidden.
And this is what we talked to. We talked to Prosh. You were there too.
Yeah,
I
spoke with him earlier, and we talked about this build being one of the best options. You have to go extreme the first game to surprise your opponent if you want to do something really, really extreme.
Yeah, and he stated that he had something in the back of his mind which he hadn't really tested out. And he stated, I'm going to do something strange in the first game to really cheese her in one or the other way, which is not going to be expecting. And I'm hoping to pull it through because he stated that, in the first game, you want to mind game her, and he was all the time he was talking about mind games. So I'm not sure if we're going to see any regular games from prOpDash this evening.
I hope we get to see some kind of excitement because we spoke to him earlier, and he was discussing with me as a Zerg player if this was a good idea.
Yeah, wait, the Zerg is going up there. No, is she going to scout this?
Yeah, she's going to scout
She's going to scout the base. And she finds the hidden proxy.
Oh, and prOpDash.
Oh, prOpDash. Lol. There we go.
prOpDash reacting as soon as possible, putting down another bunker. We can see MaddeLisk reacting as well, putting down a Roach War, and might just want to go for a timing push.
Yeah, she's noticed that base is up there, throwing down the Roach War and figuring, well, there's no way he's going to have enough to hold this now that he has to fly that base all the way back from there. And the quick third, which you usually, if you build it that way, you build it behind your wall in and so forth. There's 6 roaches coming out right away. What's Prop going to do? What's Dash going to do?
I believe he's just going to try to defend and put down his third orbital and try to mine as much as possible.
Yeah, but what does he defend with? What do we do with this?
Bunkers, man. Bunkers, OP.
He's going to go whole bonkers with the bunkers.
But he forgot to switch the starport to the tech lab. And now he starts doing that, but that delays the Banshee and the Cloak a significant amount of time.
Yeah, and if you take a look at the production tab here, we have roaches coming out together with burrow.
Oh.
And what's that? Is that tunneling claws?
Yeah, no, that's
a
glider
glider
reconstitution.
That's what I was hoping for, but then again, yeah.
Yeah, but that's
you can.
roach speed.
Yeah,
and
that's roach speed.
An excellent choice if you want to reinforce
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah, of course. So she's just going to basically... is she going to try to do a bit of a bust with this? Yeah,
he is continuing to produce roaches, so I believe so. But, I mean, he has gone down the bio route. He has put down both double eBay. And this gives him the opportunity to put down turrets if he scouts out the burrow soon.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
Oh, he's going to lose 2 Hellions standing around the watchtowers.
I don't think that prOpDash has a high percentage of defending this. Because, I mean, he invested so heavily into this third CC so soon.
Yeah.
And the production hasn't really been kicking in until now.
And he only has 1 bunker, which is not even completely filled. This is going to be very tricky for him to hold. I mean, he has that Banshee coming out.
Oh, but
the problem is
so much of Quantic MaddeLisk.
Yeah,
stuff
oh my
right
god,
here.
there's so many roaches. And there, that Banshee is going to take ages to kill all of those roaches. It's not going to be enough.
And MaddeLisk, smart girl, just walks past the bunker.
Right past the bunker, and the bow is not even up, and she's just started stepping into the main base. She's toying around with prOpDash now, man.
Yeah, and this looks horrific as a Zerg player. And I mean, she's in his base.
She's in your base, killing your labs.
And I mean, she uses burrow excellently.
Yeah.
She's ripping out the mineral lines. There isn't really anything I can say or do
So
that's
very
going to
much
change
here.
this.
prOpDash, man, your cheese. It was such a good idea to try to cheese her in the first game. But then again, you know, Quantic Mother. We talked about, we've been casting 1 game of her earlier during our Christmas couch chill-out couch session. Whoa, my microphone's doing weird stuff. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm disappearing a little now and then.
No, but now it's fixed.
I'm stutter-stepping my talk here. I got a micro, the macro. But anyway, you know, we showed 1 of her games, and she was so meticulous starting that off, playing against SoupDuck, our communications officer, who's a silver player, and she started sending out overlords in every direction. He's sitting here feeling a bit embarrassed of losing largely to her, and she scouted every part of the map, stating that, you know, against any type of not super players, really high level players, she's not afraid of anything but cheesy plays. So she's very meticulous with her scouting, and oh my god, this base is on fire.
Yeah, prOpDash doing an excellent job of holding off.
There we go, the big GG, and man, did that look easy.
I mean, scouting out that hidden base was essential for MaddeLisk.
Very much so.
If she wouldn't have done it, she would have been behind if she wouldn't have pushed. And that's basically the idea of that game. And, I mean, if you get pushed and you have no stuff, you generally lose.
You generally lose.
Of the time.
And I mean, with as high-caliber player as MaddeLisk, it was quite easy for her to make the decisions. She saw the base, she typed her LOL, she just, you know, built her roach war and pushed and won. It wasn't hard enough a decision. And, you know, with those roaches just stepping right through the defenses, it looked like she was just playing around there.
Yeah.
Placing them around the bunker, burrowing, just for the fun of it.
Yeah, being a mathematician, really.
She knew the probability.
Yeah, I mean, defending that big of a roach push with burrow, with roach speed, with 1-1 on the links coming through at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't much to speak of.
It was much to speak of. He was dead.
Yeah.
That man was dead. All right, so prOpDash taking a quite convincing loss.
Yeah, but, I mean, it was very brave of him.
Yeah,
because
it was
we
very
discussed
good.
with him earlier, and he wanted to do some kind of extreme cheese.
Yeah.
Either that being, as we saw, economic or an offensive. I mean, such thing like a 2-Rax.
Yeah.
And he spoke about faking a 2-Rax and going for an expansion. And that was the kind of thing that I thought he would do.
Yeah.
But this was just a scouted SCV that went to the top left. And, I mean, MaddeLisk just did better.
Exactly. I'm thinking he would have had more luck just faking that 2-Rax. Because in that case, he would have baited a reaction from her. This was just, you know, she didn't really know what to expect, so she took every possible scenario into consideration and scouted the whole map, which probably wouldn't have been the case if he would have gotten that 2-Rax faked.
Yeah, and I mean, she's an excellent player, and this just Oh, this is going to be an epic best of 5, I think.
I think so too. I'm very curious to see what prOpDash is going to do now, actually.